Hello everybody, my name is Rob Flick, and this is a private, invitation-only presentation. Welcome. I'm going to start in about 1 or 2 minutes. Hello everybody, my name is Rob Flick, and I'm going to tell you just a little bit about myself and how I came about to be part of EXP, what EXP is all about, what it's doing for us and for others, and how it literally is changing the real estate industry in a very, very positive way, especially the way agents are compensated, which as real estate agents, we all find that excellent. I got my license initially in 1983, started with Coldwell Banker in the commercial realm, office buildings and garden office parks. Did quite well in my late 20s, early 30s. Then I discovered that I had cancer, went into the hospital. That began a 2-year period of being in and out of the hospital. And during that period of time, I lost everything and went bankrupt. One of the things that I thought about while I was in the hospital was, when I make it through this, I wanted to develop a residual or a passive income stream such that it was more money, say $100 a month more than it cost me to live, so I could live full time. I just didn't know if the cancer would come back. So I moved back to Arizona, into my parents' house, and to recuperate or not. When it looked like I was going to make it, I got back into the real estate business industry, and I was a listing agent. I was working for a company called Realty Executives in Scottsdale and Phoenix area. And in 1996, I ran across Keller Williams Realty in Arizona. They had 8 agents there. They'd been there for a couple of years, didn't really have a lot going on. We had about 1,500 agents nationwide. And I was totally unimpressed with the people I met in Arizona, but I was intrigued by that back-end residual they call profit sharing. And so I flew to Austin, Texas to meet with the number 1 profit sharing earner in the country at that time, who was Althea Osborne. She had been with the company 15 years, and she'd made $55,000 in profit sharing on top of her commissions and sales in 96, 97. And one of the questions I asked her was how many people she had personally referred or recruited to Keller during that 15 years to create that 55,000, because agents enroll agents who enroll agents, right? Well, it turned out she had only enrolled 12 agents personally, not even 1 a year. And I asked her, I said, why only 12? And she said, because I never thought about it. It just wasn't something we thought about. It was such a small thing in the beginning. It was almost 10 years before my monthly profit sharing check had a comma in it. That's when we started taking it a bit more serious, but it was never part of our business plan, which actually encouraged me a great deal. So I went back to Arizona with the idea, what if someone were to actually think about it every day? What if someone, besides finding buyers and sellers every day, that we found buyers and sellers and quality agents that we could refer to the company on a regular basis? So my goal over the next 3 years was to enroll 2 agents a month, to continue my listings, to pay the bills and make money like I had to, and to refer 2 agents a month for 3 years, which would give me 72 agents personally enrolled, which is 6 times as many as Althea did. And I figured that had to create $100,000 a year. Well, I joined Keller in July of 1997. At that time, they had about 1,800 agents nationwide. And by December of that year, by Christmas, I had personally enrolled 30 agents myself. And those agents, which actually got me the recruiter of the year nationwide, I still have the plaque to, the old plaque to prove it. And those agents were really interested in selling. They weren't interested in as much as referring and recruiting, if you will. But I said, if you guys will tee them up and set up the meetings, I'll go talk to them, you can enroll them, and it'd be a win-win situation. They seemed to like that. And so those 30 agents that I personally referred others through me to them to the tune of about another 100 and 120. So we had about 150 agents at the end of 6 months. And then the next 6 months, we brought on about another 100 and we had somewhere between 200 and 250 agents after a year. Well, that was a big deal with Keller 20 years ago. No one had ever done that. So he flew me all over the United States to talk to other people in his system to say, look what this guy from Arizona did. He went from 0 to over 200 agents in a year. If he can do it, you certainly can. His idea was to take the mental handcuffs off of people. And it worked because in 1998, that began the big explosion that Keller had, as it now is the largest real estate company in North America with over 160,000 agents. And so I went back to Arizona, and then those agents that I had referred me to other agents in Utah, which we were the very first agents with Keller in Utah, first to market again, right? And then they referred me to people in Washington, Oregon, Idaho, same thing, first to market, Alaska, Western Canada, Northern California. And before you know it, I was making over $100,000 a year in their profit sharing system. And then it went to $10,000 a month and $15,000 a month and $20,000. And I retired almost 15 years ago. Now it could be 15 years by now. And my wife and I have been living a residual-driven lifestyle ever since. It's been wonderful. We've traveled all over the United States, all over the world. It has been excellent. And 2 years ago, we moved to Texas, which was bringing me closer to EXP. Because in Texas, I looked up a friend of mine named Gene Frederick. And Gene Frederick had been a friend of mine from years past when I was doing, Keller stuff. And we played golf. We were golfing buddies. And I'd heard that he'd left Keller. Now, he was a big deal. He owned a region, the Northern California and Hawaii region. He'd owned 6 franchises, 3 in California, 2 in Texas, and 1 in Virginia. He'd recruited over 1,500 agents to the company. He was a big deal. And I heard that he left. Well, when I tracked him down, I confirmed that he, in fact, did leave Keller. He'd sold his region, he'd sold his offices, and he was now working on this company called Exp, which I had never heard of. And he said, Rob, you're the most prolific recruiter Keller Williams has ever had in their history. He said, I'd really like it if you and I work together building this Exp. And I said, Gene, I really don't have any desire. Thanks, but no thanks. I haven't had to work in almost 20 years. And he said, Rob, this is not just another real estate company. This is an entire new platform that's going to change the real estate industry nationwide, probably the world too. And I took the liberty of taking your Keller numbers, which, by the way, I don't know if you know this or not. He said, you are the 14th highest paid person in the history of Keller Williams in their profit sharing system, even though you've been gone for 15 years. Out of 160,000 plus agents, you're number 14 in their profit sharing. And he said, I took your profit sharing numbers from Keller, which pays you hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, and I put it through EXP's program, and you'd be earning $5 to $10 million a year if you did the same thing. Well, of course, that got my attention. So he showed me what I'm about to show you. And by the time he got done, I felt like this really is going to be a big deal. This is going to change everything. And I went to my wife and said, do you mind if we slow down our travel schedule for a little bit, like 3 years, because that's the vesting period for the stock acquisition program, the agent stock acquisition program that EXP has, which just... Trust me, hearing that we could get stock was a really great big deal because I never could get any stock in the National Keller program. And it had 3-year vesting period. So she said, well, what would be the upside if we did? Which is a fair question. And I said, Gene Frederick told me that if I did the same thing with EXP that I did with Keller 20 years ago, that it would be $5 to $10 million a year to us in residual passive income from their revenue share program within 3 years. And she said, all right, go ahead. So we are actually in our 18th month, I think. January, February, March, April, May, 5, 12, 17, 18. June is our 18th month. Jen and I joined EXP. Our original start date was January 1st of 2016. So we were just starting our 17th month. So to get your head in the proper frame of reference, Blockbuster, largest company of its kind, $6 billion in business. A few years ago, some people came to them with some ideas and software that they thought would enhance their business, and Blockbuster took a look at it and said, thanks, but no thanks, we're good. They didn't feel the same way, and it happened to be the Netflix guys. 5 years later, Blockbuster shut down. They couldn't compete. You had brick and mortar and old technology that got completely blown away by new technology in the cloud represented by Netflix, which now is happening in industries all across the board, all over the world. And now it's coming to the real estate industry, where we are having hundreds of agents leaving other companies and franchises and moving over to EXP. Individual agents, teams, we even have independent offices rolling in. For the first time, I'm starting to see franchises literally separate themselves from their franchise, and some of them stroking pretty good-sized checks, by the way, to their national office, to be able to separate themselves from that franchise system and roll their entire office into EXP because they believe it's better for them and better for their agents. And what you've got is these people are leaving brick and mortar and old technology and moving into new technology in the cloud, is represented by EXP, which has four major disruptors that are changing the industry in a big way. The first one is we're cloud-based, which means we have an entire office complex in the cloud. We can do everything in the real estate industry in our cloud-based offices that you can do in a brick-and-mortar office, but we don't have that overhead of brick-and-mortar. And that saves us millions upon millions of dollars a year, which allow us to provide lead generation systems to our agents that cost thousands and thousands of dollars a year, completely free to our agents to help them with their commission business. And every agent wants to have more commissions, right? We're publicly traded, and we have 6 different ways for agents to acquire stock, sort of an asset development program. Potentially, you might even think of it as an exit plan, potentially, maybe even retiring. We also have a revenue share program that is absolutely, really revolutionary, that is changing the way agents are compensated on a monthly basis for referring good quality producing agents to the company. The look of the cloud, doing business in the cloud, everyone is an avatar. And as an avatar, you can walk and talk, you can shake hands with other avatars, you can pass electronic documents to other avatars, we can have state meetings, national meetings, team meetings. When your avatar walks into the campus, you can see all the different activities that are going on. And let's say you wanted to get some help either in technology, marketing, agent services, accounting, maybe closing coordinator, brokerage, and your avatar would walk into the office of, let's say, the technology people, and their avatar would be behind the desk. Now, they could be living all over the world, anywhere in the United States and the world, but their avatar is behind the desk in the EXP world. And they come around from behind the counter and say, hey, Rob, what can I do for you today? How can I help you? Just like you would experience in any other brick and mortar building, but physically you're not there, but mentally you are. It's really kind of cool. And then in that lower left, what's our amphitheater, we could have hundreds of agents at a time in there for various activities, some of which are 25 to 30 hours of live, interactive education and training in the cloud. So much so that you could be in the class with instructors talking, national instructors, and if your avatar raises its hand, the instructor can see that, pick on you, and you can literally ask a question live of the instructor. It's very interactive. It's really cool. That's virtually on every aspect of the real estate industry. We provide, the lead generations that we provide are Kunversion and Commissions Inc. And you get your choice. We just recently have been providing Commissions Inc. And these are 2 systems that cost thousands of dollars a year. You get to pick which one you want. Now, these are software programs that make an exclusive website just for you that has an internet data exchange program built right into it, so your clients and customers can get access to the MLS. And this is also a contact management program. It does lots and lots of different functions that most people have, several different pieces and parts doing that. It can create advertising campaigns, even pay-per-click programs, and it gives you all kinds of different reports to what the people are looking at, what they're interested in, which websites they go back to, which rooms they go back to, how long they spend there. Pretty much almost tells you when you need to call them. An example of how this has been very, very helpful to people, Jeff and Amanda out of Houston, Texas, do a significant amount of business, somewhere between 175 and 200 transactions a year, and they were spending up to $2,000 a month for lead generation programs for their business and for their team. After joining EXP and being with us for just 2 months and learning more about conversion and the strategies that EXP teaches for utilizing conversion, they were literally able to replace all of their other lead generating tools to use just conversion, saving them $24,000 a year in marketing costs. Imagine if you, as an individual agent, even if it just created 1 or 2 extra transactions a month for you, think about what that would mean in commissions in your market area. how much more that could do for you. That would be significant. So agents are joining us for those lead generation programs and technology. The second reason agents are joining us is for the company stock acquisition program, because we want every single agent to be an owner. So every year, the first transaction that you close with EXP, you are going to get shares of stock in a national company. We also have an agent stock purchase program where you can utilize 5% of your commissions on a monthly basis to buy the stock at a 20% discount. That's a big win-win in my opinion. And when you cap, you're also awarded more shares of stock. So the more houses you sell, the more stock you earn. And capping with us is once you paid $16,000 in company dollar. Then you go to 100%. All our agents are on an 80-20 split. So when you do, say, 2.5 to 3 million, if you do the 3%, you're going to generate about 80,000 in gross commissions. 20% of 80 is 16, and you're capped, and then you don't have the split anymore. When you refer an agent, another great way to earn a lot of stock is referring agents in your local market area, in your state, around the country, even internationally, now that we're open up in a couple of provinces in Canada. And when that agent that you referred, who joined the company, when they close their first transaction with EXP, you are awarded shares of stock. I think currently right now it's about 250 shares of stock. Now, you can buy it publicly, over the counter. Our moniker is EXPI. If you Google that, you can probably follow it. I'm personally in a race to 10,000 agents. I will tell you why. Right now, we have about 3,600. In the big picture of real estate in North America, the big five, Coldwell Banker, Prudential, C21, Keller Williams, and RE/MAX, all took about 20 years to get to 10,000 agents. But once they hit 10,000, within 3 to 7 years, they skyrocketed to 50,000 agents, and then 100,000, and Keller kept going to like 160,000. And I don't know what the stock is going to do, but I can tell you a year ago, when we had 800 agents, the stock was right around $1. Today, we have 3,600 agents, and the stock is around $3.60. That's quite an increase. I have no idea what the stock's going to do when we hit that rapid rise, but I can tell you I'm acquiring as much stock as I possibly can. We also have a program that if you sell a lot of houses, we're talking 30, 40, 50, 100 houses a year, some big number, or you gross at least 500,000 in gross commissions, maybe you're a commercial agent, or you do a lot of high-end houses, then you have an opportunity. We have a program called the Icon program, where you can literally earn your entire cap of $16,000 back to you in company stock. And that's a big deal, because the Icon agents last year who got their stock back when the stock was around $1, that stock today is worth about $50,000 to $60,000. That's another great way to acquire more stock. So if an agent were to utilize these 6 different ways of acquiring stock over your career in real estate, think of what kind of nest egg you could create. Would that be enough for, you might even start thinking of an exit plan or even being able to retire someday? How cool would that be? So agents are joining us for the stock acquisition program, as well as the lead generation programs and technology. And the third reason agents are joining us is for this revenue share program, which is a way to reward agents for referring good quality producing agents to the company. Let's say for a moment right now that you're all an EXP agents, right? And let's say you refer me to this webinar, right? And I see it over there. We also have local lunch and learns where you can see and meet the people locally, which is an excellent way to get to meet other agents that are part of the program. I highly recommend you go to at least one lunch and learn every week if at all possible. And you had invited me, let's say, to this webinar, okay? Even though you're not doing the talking, I'm doing the talking and heavy lifting right now. In the example, you would have referred me to this webinar, right? And because you referred me, you would be my sponsor. You would get credit for bringing me to the company. And because I'm a producing agent, then every time that I have a closing and I pay my 20% to the company, you're going to get a piece of that 20%. And you're going to get paid that on the 22nd of the month following the month of closing. And by the time I've paid in my $16,000 for the year, you would have received $2,800 of that $16,000 as a way for us to say thank you for helping grow the company by bringing a good quality producing agent. And I'd be on your first generation. And let's say that I knew a bunch of buddies, maybe 10, and I referred them, and they joined the company all over different parts of the United States. And they're all producing agents. Let's say they're all doing 2.5 to 3 or 5 or 10 million, whatever. They've been around a while, and they're capping, right? They're paying in their 16. Well, I'm going to earn $2,800 of the $16,000 that each of my 10 buddies paid to the company. But because you referred me, indirectly you're responsible for those 10. They'd be on your second level or second generation. You would receive up to $3,200 a year of that $16,000 that they paid into the company every year that they did that. And if my buddies referred people, that would be on your third generation, and you'd receive up to $2,000, and so on and so on. 7 referral generations, we track that. And if you add those numbers up, you'll see that comes to $16,000. We're actually willing and able to pay out the entire $16,000 to agents who qualify. And the way they qualify is that center column there that says active personally recruited agents. And if you notice, what that means is for every 5 agents that you personally enroll, it unlocks another level of revenue share. So if you enrolled 5 agents personally, you would get paid on the first and the second because it unlocks the second. If you have 10 agents personally enrolled, you would get paid on the first, second, and third level, and so on and so on. So let's say you had 17 agents personally enrolled. That'd be more than 15 but less than 20. You would unlock the first 4 but not the 5th, 6th, and 7th. Those 5th, 6th, and 7th would stay with the company and pay the overhead that we do have and increase the value of the stock, and we win no matter what because we're all stockholders, right? So let me show you a couple of quick examples of how that plays out. Let's say that you had 6 agents that you personally enrolled somewhere in the United States, right? And they're doing 2.5 to 3 million or more, so we call them cappers. They paid in their 16. You would be receiving 6 times 2,800 or 16,800, which actually is more than your cap at this point, which means you're paying a net 0 to the company, which is when I tell people, other agents that work for brokers that, they're very low cost brokers, say they only charge them $50 a transaction or $200 a transaction or whatever, and they say, I would never want to play a split and a cap like that. And I say, well, you know what? You're paying way too much money to your broker because we have a program where you can pay a net absolute 0 and actually be positive, and you'll never have that ability to do that ever. And they look at me so funny when I tell them you're paying too much that they just really don't get it until they look at this program, and then when they really understand it, they tend to want to join. Pretty interesting. But let's say those 6 agents that you referred 6 more, not each, but total, right? Normally, the way I see this is one of them will refer 4, one will refer 2, and the other 4 will just watch them do it. But now you've got 12 agents, 6 on your first generation and 6 on your second. If they're all doing 2.5 to 3 million or more, paid in their 16, you're making $36,000 a year in passive income from revenue share, plus your commissions, plus the stock that you're earning, because the agents you referred have been closing deals, plus the other 5 different ways of acquiring stock, right? So you've really got a good start going. But this is what I teach the agents in our team. Our team is called Team Ninja. And as ninjas, our mantra is 10 who get 10. 10 who get 10, right? What that means is, over your career, some people want to do it in 6 months, some people want to do it in a year, but let's say it takes you 5 years to get 10, all right? If you refer 2 agents a year, and I ask agents all the time, do you think it's possible, seeing what you've seen, that you could find 2 agents somewhere in North America that would think this was, a good deal if they'd want to join as an agent? And almost every single agent that I ever talk to says, yeah, at least 2, probably more. And I say, yeah, okay, but let's be real conservative. I'd rather under-promise and over-deliver. So if you refer 2 agents a year, that'd give you 10. By the way, if you refer only 2 agents a year, you are not a recruiter, okay? I mean, you're accidentally referring 2 people a year. You're just not a recruiter, but you're getting 2 a year. That's 10 in 5 years. If each of your people did the same thing, each of your 10 would have 10. You'd have 100 on your second generation. If they're all doing 2.5 to 3 million or more, you're actually making $348,000 a year in your revenue share, plus stock that you've earned, plus your commission business. But let's say these agents are only closing $1 million a year. Maybe they're not doing 2.5 to 3 or 5, or let's say they're only closing $1 million. In your market, I don't know what $1 million in sales are, but in the Dallas-Plano area, that's like 3 houses, maybe 4 houses a year. So it's not really a big producing agent where we are. But if they close $1 million, they're going to make about $1,000 a year revenue share on an agent that closes $1 million in volume at 3% commission. And if you've got 100 agents, then you could expect to make somewhere around 100,000. 100 times 1,000 is 100,000. And if they're producing agents, maybe as much as 300. So somewhere between 100 and 300,000 with 100 agents structured like this, right? That's not too bad. Well, I'm going to tell you where my head was at when I first saw this about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years. We had just moved to Texas, Jen and I. We didn't know anybody. We certainly didn't know any real estate people. But I spoke to Gene. I said, I think we could probably enroll one agent a month, even if we just said, hi, my name's Rob and my wife, Jen. We're new to the area. We really want to talk to someone about real estate. Who can you refer to us that really has it going on in real estate? And people began referring us agents. And we started talking to them, and that's how we got started. And I figured I could enroll 12 in a year, one a month or 12. I'd probably lose 2 or 3 due to attrition. That's normal and natural. So I'd probably end up with 9 agents net a year. If I did that for 3 years, that'd be 27 agents, for the vesting period of the stock. So I knew it had to be around for 3 years. That'd give me 27. And on that chart there, 27 is more than 25, but less than 40 in the person recruited there, which means I would have unlocked the first 6 levels, but not the 7th, right? And I figured for sure that I could turn those 27 agents into 500 agents in 3 years, because agents know agents who know agents, right? And because 20 years ago, I turned those 30 agents that I personally enrolled to Keller into thousands and thousands of agents, so I figured 500 was very, very doable, right? And with 500 agents, even if they were all just selling, closing $1 million a year, that'd be $1,000 in revenue share per agent times 500 agents would be $500,000 a year in revenue share 3 years from, 3 years, which would still be pretty good. That'd be really great, right? But if they were producing agents, then I'd be earning those big numbers there on the left, which is 2 or 3 times that. So I actually had the potential of making $1 million a year in revenue share with 500 agents in 3 years, right? And that was kind of exciting. Well, let me tell you what actually happened to us. These are our actual numbers in our very first year, okay? We joined January 1st of 2016. That's our official start date. I made 10 phone calls. 4 agents joined that very first time. And then we went on vacation for the rest of the month to Fiji. And didn't do anything in February or March. In April, Gene Frederick convinced us to go to the National Shareholders Conference, which at that time was in Bellingham, Washington. And we went, and I met the founders of the company. I met the board of directors. I met the top agents. I saw what they were doing, what they had planned, who they were hiring. And I told my wife, I think these people really have their act together. I think this is going to be a big deal, much bigger than we ever thought. So I think we should really put some time and effort into this. So when we came back from that at the end of April, I enrolled another agent personally, and I found out through my back office that I actually had 86 total agents, because those 4 agents that I had enrolled initially, they had enrolled 14. And those 14 had enrolled 14, and those 14 had enrolled 20, and enrolled 14, 10, and 9, for a total of 86 agents, and I really didn't even know that was going on. I mean, that was pretty incredible. And so in May, I enrolled personally 7 more agents. And then in June, I was just working with those extra agents, and we had those 12 had enrolled 22, 27, who enrolled 23, who enrolled 19, 16, and 12, for a total of 131 agents. And then we went on vacation in July to South America. We already had that planned. Came back in August. I enrolled 6 more agents personally. Those agents that joined in August were actually agents that I had talked to in May and June. And they had to get things taken care of and clear up their stuff, so they could join. And they joined in August. And those 18 enrolled 51, enrolled 51, and so on, for 268 agents. And then in September, I enrolled 3 more personal agents to the company. Had enrolled, 70, 65, so on, to 356 agents through my 7 generations. And then in October, I enrolled another agent, which gave me 22. And we ended up that October with almost 500 agents. November and December, I didn't enroll anymore. I actually had enrolled 25 throughout the year, but I lost 3 of them due to attrition, so we netted 22. So all these numbers are net numbers. And those 22 had enrolled 100, 140, 154, 130, 105, 49, for a total of 700 in December. So we actually went from 4 to 700 in 12 months, a little less than that actually. And it's incredible. That created a multiple 6-figure revenue share. In fact, I could be able to guesstimate what my revenue share would be for 2017 going into it with 700 agents. It would be somewhere between 700,000 and 1.4 million, depending on the productivity of the agents that were part of the team, right? Well, that is unbelievable and excited, and we brought on hundreds and hundreds of more agents after the first of the year. So literally, our revenue share is just growing astronomically. And the reason that we were able to achieve those 700 was because of many people on the team, and these four specifically, and Tracy and Scott, they were in San Antonio, $15 million plus producers. They enrolled 24 agents in the 12 months, an average of about 2 a month, and for a total of 297, they created a multiple six-figure revenue share, plus their commissions, plus their stock. Wilco, brand new licensee, the other opposite end of the spectrum, 7 months with us in 2016, enrolled an average of 3 agents a month, who enrolled 28, who enrolled 38, and so on to over 100 agents. He's created a six-figure residual as a new agent, plus he sold a couple of houses in his first year. He's excited about learning how to do that better, and then which creates a whole new way for agents to come aboard and make money in the real estate industry. Isn't it cool? There's multiple streams of income that you can create. Sheila, I met at a continuing education class, and she's about a $15 to $16 million producer. She was running 7 offices for the broker that she was working for before. And she got so excited that within 4 months, she joined in September. So September, October, November, and December, she enrolled 3 agents a month on average, 13. We enrolled 39, 58, and so on for 156 agents. She created a multiple six-figure revenue share, plus stock, plus her commission. In fact, she says this year, she is on track to doing $25 million, the best year she's ever had in the real estate industry with Exp, plus bringing on a significant number of agents. One of the 13 agents that she personally enrolled was Brent. And Brent's your average superstar. He's in Sacramento, California, does $100 million in volume, and has a real estate radio show for years. Everybody knows Brent. Brent knows everybody. And he enrolled an average of 3 agents a week, 24 agents in 2 months, for a total of 121 agents total in those first 2 months. Today, Brent has around 40 people personally enrolled and several hundred on his team. He's now making a multiple six-figure residual from revenue share, plus his stock, plus still continuing to close $100 million a year. He's a busy guy. He's getting things done. It's exciting when you run into people of this kind of caliber that you're able to build on. Startup costs are minimal. $99 one time. That gets you all the stuff there on the screen. Plus, it includes your first month's of technology fee, which is $50 a month. And that's the only thing that we bill each other is $50 a month. Bill the agents, right? Then we have the university education fee. That is a one-time each year. And that's pretty much a wash from the shares of stock that you get when you close your first transaction each year. And so let's see here. The reason why people are joining, what have I got here? Okay, is threefold. One, they're coming to us for the lead generation and technology programs that we have. They're coming to us for the stock acquisition program for the wealth development side, and they're coming to us for the revenue share for increased cash flow on a monthly basis. And to support that, we have an 80-20 split until you cap at $16,000. Husband and wife are one cap. There's no royalty, so if you're with a national company, that's going to save you quite a bit of money because we have no royalty, just the split until you pay $16,000. If you're part of a team and you're a buyer's agent, you have the option of being at half a cap or just $8,000. Then you have a couple of transaction fees, little minimal, $25 broker review fee, and a $30 E&O, which is capped at $500 a year, so you only charge that on your first 17 transactions. Then we have the Icon program. And 3 great links for you to be able to get a lot of information on is expcloud.com and join.exprealty.com, as well as EXP World Holdings. Those are 3 great links for you to be able to do a lot of research and get information on. And then our convention is coming up in Florida in October, the 9th, 10th, and 11th. I'd highly recommend you get to come to that. That's going to be really exceptional and fun. If you're part of Team Ninja, we invite you to come out the day before, the 8th, because we're going to have an event that evening, lots of recognition and fun, and a great party for Team Ninja on the 8th in the early evening. And it is a wonderful way for you to bring people who are on the fence to see what we're all about, to meet the agents and the board members, and just to feel the energy of what we're putting together. It's really very, very exciting. If you're in the Dallas area, Dallas-Plano area, Thursdays, we have our local lunch and learn from 1 to 2 o'clock, 1 to 2:15 at the Yeager Office Suites, 8105 Razor Boulevard in Plano. And love to have you come to that if you possibly can. The last thing I want to show you here is this. This is the Join.exp Realty site, real quick. If you notice, there is a drop-down menu for lots of information, lots of things to look at. When you decide that EXP is where you want to go, you go here where it says apply as an agent or broker. And at that point, it's a single-page sheet. You put in your name, address, phone number, email, your real estate license, the board that you're a member of, and a little bit about your real estate experience, and who your sponsor is. And the person that invited you to this webinar would be your sponsor, even though I'm doing the talking and the heavy lifting, if it were. The person that invited you to see this webinar would be your sponsor, and that starts getting the ball rolling. I'm going to talk to you here about revenue share, this calculator, and this is the last thing I want to show you. It's pretty exciting though, and it basically is your business plan for your revenue share. Okay, everybody has a business plan for their commission business, and you know how many listing appointments you want to do each week, how many buyer interviews you want to do each week, how many listings you want to take, what value, what neighborhoods, what marketing, what phone calls, all the things you're doing for your business plan for your commission business. This is the business plan for your revenue share. And let's say that the agents that you refer to the company, they're closing 6 transactions a year. I'm going to be very conservative, okay? They're not big producers, and we're just going to say they're like average producers. And the average sale price is maybe $275,000. So that's about $1.7 million in closed volume a year. You have no big producers, no cappers, but they're all kind of in the middle there. Average commission maybe 2.5% to be conservative. I'd rather underpromise and overdeliver. And let's say that over a 5-year period, you're able to refer with all the webinars and lunch and learns and the information that you get and all the extra help you get from the team, that you enroll, say, 5 agents a year. That's one every 2.5 months. Right? That's not real. Let's say 25 in 5 years, right? 5 years. My wife and I enrolled 25 our first year, several other people 25 in a year, but I'm going to give you 5 years. Okay, we'll be real conservative. You can do it quicker if you want, of course. Let's say those 25 agents that you refer, they only refer, say, 1 a year. They're really not into it much. So that'd be 5 agents over 5 years, 1 a year. Let's say those agents only referred 1 every 1.5 years or 3. Those agents only 2 in 5 years or 1 every 2.5 years. And those agents only referred 1 agent in 5 years, and they enrolled 1 agent in 5 years. So this is what you've got. So you understand that if you've got 25 agents on your first level, and they're each enrolling 1 agent a year, that's 25 more agents each year on your second level. And by the end of 5 years, you'd have 125 agents on your second level, right? But you don't have anybody who's really going after it here, and they're just, they're selling average number of volume, no big deals. What this is going to show you is how much money you're going to make on each generation, and then what you're going to make total annually once those numbers are in place, right? And so I always ask agents how much they think it's going to be, and most people say $50,000 or $100,000, but it's very surprising. It's significantly more than that. It's actually over $2 million a year, and that excites a lot of people, let me tell you. It also frightens a few people, and so let's be a little more conservative. Let's say that you only referred 15 in 5 years. That's only 1 every 4 months. That's really easy, I think. You lose your 6th generation and your 5th because 15 people personally enrolled just qualifies you for the first 4 levels of rev share, right? So it's going to be reduced a bit. Let's see what it's going to be here. Bring that up. It's going to be still over $650,000 a year. That's really pretty exciting, actually, when you take a look at that. I notice on here that I see Jeff White's here. If you can hear me, Jeff, I would love to have you just tell your experience in real estate, how you came about to EXP, why you joined, and what you see happening, if you wouldn't mind. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you great. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, great. Yeah, I was with another brokerage. I didn't like that I didn't have any ownership in that company, nor did I have a stable retirement plan. So I now have two daughters, and the opportunity EXP has given me will basically provide stability for my family, my two kids. But my team and I are here in Houston. We sell about 200 homes a year, but really without my work routine, that wouldn't happen. So at my previous brokerage, I had to work about 50 hours a week. I'd have to spend $25,000-$30,000 a year on lead generation sites, and if I didn't do that, my business would fail, and if my business fell, so would my family stability. So moving to EXP and utilizing conversion saved me about $30,000 a year. I've only been with EXP about 11 months. I have earned close to about 23,000 shares of the company, and I've created a monthly residual income that I can retire on that will hopefully create generational wealth and peace, knowing my two girls will be taken care of. So EXP has really changed my life, and I'm sure it's going to change yours.
I'm excited that you've seen and discovered that. It is unbelievable what has happened. And you were also, Justin, we had a Team Ninja leadership getaway recently, and you attended that. Can you give the things that you may have taken away from that? Maybe, what was a couple of things that you felt that did for you? Ever seen anything like that before?
No, nothing like that. So it kind of got us on a game plan, if you will. So now we are attending these webinars, even though we're already a part of EXP. We just want to kind of get rejuvenated in the fact of telling agents about EXP. So we got a game plan. We have a lunch and learn this Wednesday, and some webinars planned. But the biggest thing I took away from it was the fact that there's a guy, Brent Go, who was up there speaking, and what he told me was kind of hit me right in the heart, really. He said that one time he had a goal of selling 30 houses in 30 days. So what he did for the next 30 days is try to sell as many houses as he could, and he failed miserably. He sold 15 with $100,000. So he was stoked. He said that money that he made that month and the deals that he sold, money that made me a month, it's gone. That money's gone. Those deals are gone. Everything is gone. He said that he found a way that if he could do that, work that hard for the next 30 days, I guess, recruiting agents and showing them EXP, that would to this high. So I kind of took that home with me, and I really applied it to my business plan, not only going after sellers and buyers, but also talented agents.
It really does make a difference. So you've been getting revenue share checks too, as well, haven't you? Besides commission checks.
Yeah. I've been getting monthly revenue share checks as well. They're pretty significant. They're helping me pay for all the extra stuff running a team.
I appreciate your comments so much, Jeff. Thank you very much. Now I want to ask a guy who's sort of on the opposite spectrum. He's a new licensee, doesn't have as much experience, but he was very, very experienced in the business world, and now he's really gotten hold of what we're all about. Sean, if you are there, can you tell people a little bit about how you came to be part of EXP and sort of what's happening and what you expect to see?
Absolutely. Can you hear me?
I can hear you great. Yeah, go ahead, Sean. And where you're from?
Oh, yeah, right here from the Dallas, Texas area. And yeah, story's a little different there than Jeff's. I go back about 7 years with Rob and Jen, my wife and I. I've known them for a while. I never really knew his story. I knew Rob had been successful in real estate, but it never, he definitely didn't come out and never brag, and I never really dug deep. And this all kind of happened by a fluke or a God thing. We're just having a dinner about 4 months ago, and he's giving me a stock tip, which obviously EXP, and I kept asking questions to the point where he finally said, you know what, you just need to check out this webinar if you want to know that much detail. I didn't have a real estate license at the time. I saw the presentation, was so blown away by the thought of creating passive income for my family. And I said, man, if that's a real thing, I'd get my license. And obviously after I did my due diligence, found out it's very real, got my license, started April 13th. And I'm definitely on the opposite side of the spectrum. I'm not one who's necessarily going to be selling a lot of houses. I've built teams before in the past in some of my other businesses. So I'm here to hopefully just bless a lot of agents out there that don't have an exit plan. And I began doing that and have 16 people on the team now in just around 7 weeks. And was very fortunate to bring on a huge ex-Remax player who he made $1.2 million last year. He joined the team within 24 hours of seeing it, you guys. And he's a big thing. I think he himself could probably bring in over 100 personals. So this is going to be an exciting ride. I look forward to blessing as many agents as I can with this incredible idea. So thanks, Rob. I appreciate it.
I appreciate that, Sean. Thank you very, very much. And so I want to tell you, if this is the first time that you're seeing this webinar, I'd highly recommend that you see it again, and you see it again, and you see it again. Each time you see it, you'll learn more information and see something that you missed. And I'm going to recommend you watch it with some of your real estate buddies and get their play on this too. If it's possible for you to be able to attend a lunch and learn in your local area, I would highly recommend you do that. I would recommend that you get together with the person that invited you to this webinar, get all your questions answered. If they can't answer your questions, they certainly can get to the people who can. And we definitely want you to have full disclosure and get all your questions answered for sure. So I hope you saw something that you enjoyed, that excited you, that you'd like to follow up on. And thank you very much, Jeff and Sean, for your comments. And I hope everybody has a wonderful 2017 and look forward to seeing you not only at the closing table, but on the beaches of the world as well. Have a great day and bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.